everybody, Bridget Patton with Soul Massages here, just channeling a message from Source to my beautiful sisters and brothers here on New Earth. I just wanted to talk a minute about this intense, very intense energy that has been coming into the planet, increasing even more than what we had previously been experiencing. As we draw closer to the eclipse that is coming in August, understanding the way that this energy affects how we're channeling here is really important. So, first of all, the sun and the moon being in alignment like that, direct in alignment, and the majority of this eclipse being able to be seen pretty well from the United States and understanding how it's going to be affecting those places specifically, and then expanding outward around those areas. This energy is pulling all of us into alignment and positioning us so that we can really anchor and channel that divine light energy here on the planet. And a lot of people have been messaging me, telling me they feel uncomfortable, they're feeling stressed, they're feeling anxious, and understanding that that is just energy trying to leave your body. It's moving out, this light energy, especially those of you who are in this tribe, knowing that you were drawn here for a reason and pulled already into that flow of energy. So there's little things that are going to start bubbling up and increasing in the way that they surface and leave our bodies, and just really honoring that and just letting it release. And there's a lot of people have been saying they've had a hard time releasing. So what do you do to release? You don't have to push into that emotion. You don't have to push through the emotion. What we're doing is we're learning to surrender from it, and we're learning how to position ourselves so that we're receiving guidance from spirit, and we're asking what it is that we need to do right now, and connecting and releasing our judgment of the emotions that we're having. One of the things that we tend to do is we feel something and then we start talking about it. We feel something and we start talking about it, and what happens is we're creating that into a physical reality, that vibration. We don't want to amplify those vibrations. I mean, it's one thing to vent, but it's a whole other thing when you are just trying to release these emotions. And when you're venting, you want to make sure it's to somebody who has a high vibration and can help you maintain the vibration that you are desiring. If you're doing it to connect with someone who's also in a low vibration right then, what you're doing is you're amplifying each other's energy, and you're creating that together, more of it, more of that vibration. You don't want to be doing that. So you feel that energy, that heavy emotion, that heavy uncomfortable feeling, and we just allow ourselves to feel it. We don't have to label it. We don't have to project it into reality. We feel it, we take note of it, and we release it. We feel it, we acknowledge it, and then we release it. We let go of it. We don't have to know why. We don't have to know where it came from. All of that stuff will move through your body if you stop talking about it and you release it and you allow for the other emotions to replace those. When we start trying to figure everything out, when we're feeling those uncomfortable, heavy emotions, a lot of the time what we're doing is we're prolonging what we're feeling because we're holding it. We're storing it inside of our body so we can try and figure it out later. That's the ego. We don't need to hold on to that. That's not serving our highest purpose. We need to understand what the energy means for us, but that doesn't mean that we need to figure out why and how and what and all that kind of stuff. That's anchoring that energy. That's not the one that you're trying to allow in right now. You're moving towards your divine purpose. Everybody right now is going to be moved towards their divine purpose. And the way we choose to channel the energies that we're feeling is how we can decide which vibration and which reality we're going to be participating in. So talking again about the eclipse energy coming in. These are doorways. These are opportunities to really shift your vibration into whatever frequency you want to participate in. And we start by releasing the vibrations and realities that we don't want to be part of, and we participate more in the ones that we want to be part of. So we create more space and more time for what feels right and feels good for us. And that's when we start to get more information about what it is that we're doing here, what steps we're supposed to be taking, what action we need to take. And I did create an 8-week online course, Soul Embodied Leadership, in order to help people through this, help people connect to that soul purpose and embody it, present it here to others, be able to heal others and help others by having already healed yourself and feeling comfortable with sharing your authentic self. So that's what we're doing here right now. We're all just banding together, being drawn to each other, because this is the time. The time is now. We're right here on New Earth. Everyone is just realizing it. And the more we step out into our authentic self, the more that we allow ourselves to be part of that with others who are also standing in the light, walking in the light, being their authentic selves, the more people that are doing that together, the more amplified that is. Yes, we can do it alone. Yes, there's trust issues. Yes, there's vulnerability issues. But you can feel in your body. You can feel in your body what resonates. You can tell the ones that you came here to do big things with. You can feel it in your body. We just ignore it because it seems crazy, or it seems like it's too good to be true, or there's nobody here that really understands me. So all of these things come up as we're moving towards our divine purpose and understanding you're not alone. There's a lot of us that are standing up and stepping out, and that's why you're here. You were drawn here because you're also one of those leaders, whether you realize it or not. But that's who I asked for. That's who I meditate on every day to spirit. I ask for the people that are going to lead this new reality here. You're here in this group because you are one of those people, and just acknowledge that and realize that and congratulate yourself for being courageous and brave enough to be authentic enough to be drawn here. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Message me if you have any questions. You want to schedule a synergy session to see how you can be a part of this evolution in our humanity. And I hope you just love every bit of information you're getting here. If you have any feedback, I would love to hear from you. Again, Bridget Patton, Soul Massages. Have a great weekend.